I need Luis Harvey to the cage.
Oh man, we got two heavyweights coming up. Ashley Gooch, Luis Harvey, big heavy hitters. These guys will be throwing some leather. This fight will not go the distance, Jim.
They don't usually go the distance. And Ashley Gooch been fighting for a long time, Jamie. MMA Lab in Glendale. He's 39 years old, 6'2", 252. But we're looking at Luis Harvey here, 29 years old, at 5'11", 240, 74-inch reach. He's a grappling-based fighter with a 1-1 record out of Sells, Arizona, with Ludus MMA, coached by Walter Clark and Nash Palma. And now we'll see Ashley Gio Gooch. Had a chance to chat with him a little bit last night at the weigh-ins. 5-4 record from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, now fighting out of the lab. John Crouch, Reese Esposito are his coaches.
I mean, MMA Lab, one of the elite gyms out here, just like Arizona Combat Sports, like Impact MMA, like Power MMA and Fitness, and Fight Ready. I mean, they have a stable of lightweight fighters that are just tough as nails. They got great coaches that you saw there. You got John Crouch, the master Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy and head coach of the MMA fight team over there at the lab. Joe Riggs in his corner there. Great fighter, also fighting on the December 13th card here in Phoenix. I've had the pleasure of training with Joe. I've known him for years and years and years. I remember coming here to Rage in the Cage back when I was in high school and watching him fight when he had bleach blonde hair and fought in a singlet.
Wow, that is a long time ago. And you know everybody, man, you've been fighting a long time. Hard to believe you're only going to be 30 tomorrow, or actually in about, what time is it? About 2 hours and 12 minutes. As the happy birthday texts come in for you, Jamie Varner, all night long. But what a great matchup here. Luis Harvey and Ashley Gooch. Gooch, look at him, a very imposing presence in there. Obviously bigger than Harvey.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give the edge to Gooch just because he trains at a legit gym. I've never heard of where Luis Harvey trains. I've never heard of his gym. But having a decade on Ashley, like Ashley Gooch being a decade older, I'm going to give the endurance to Luis Harvey. So if this fight goes past the first round, I think Luis Harvey's chances of winning probably double. Gooch is a big guy. He's 39 years old, 250 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of muscle to be moving around.
Let's go for the official intros to the cage. Rockin' Rick Reyes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for our next pro fight, on the bout, on my left, he is wearing white trunks with gray and black trim. Comes to us from Sells, Arizona, 5'11" tall, 245 pounds. He fights out of Ludus MMA and has an even record of 1 win, 1 loss. Please welcome Luis Harvey. His opponent on my right, wearing gray trunks with the lab symbol on it, is 6'2" tall, 252 pounds. Originally from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, he fights out of Glendale, Arizona at the MMA Lab. He has a record of 5 wins against only 4 losses. Please welcome Gio Gooch. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Max Muscle Sports Nutrition of Tempe. Our third man in the cage is Mr. Chris Flores.
All right, Jim Griesauber, Jamie Varner, the heavyweights up, 3 5-minute rounds. Not that we think it'll go that long. Luis Harvey and Ashley Gooch. Harvey in the white and gray trunks, Gooch in the gray with the yellow. And here they come, Jamie Varner, right in the center of the cage. About 500 pounds of dude right in front of us.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the punches already, just slinging leather. This fight is not going to go the distance.
Gooch eats a right after delivering 1. Now they go chest to chest.
Doing a little bit of grappling here. Like I said, Ashley Gooch trains at the lab. There's a lot of good wrestlers in there. they're mostly known for their lighter weight fighters. I mean, Vincent Henderson's there, Efren Escudero, Scott Holtzman. There's a lot of guys that will travel from out of state and run their fight camps at the MMA Lab. But great coaching over there by John Crouch, and Reese Esposito is doing the boxing, took over the boxing program over there. I'm really excited to see what happens next for Ashley Gooch. I mean, 39 years old. How much longer does he really want to do this?
And you being 30, saying that you want to stop at 32. I mean, Benson Henderson's talked about wanting to retire, but Gooch still going at 39. And we've seen fighters, and look at Dan Henderson, for example, fight into their 40s.
Yeah, I started so young. I mean, Dan Henderson didn't start getting punched in the head until later on in his life. So I don't think he's had as many miles put on his body as I have. I mean, I started training when I was 17. I started fighting when I was still a senior in high school when I was 18. Started fighting as a professional at 18. So that's a lot of times getting hit in the head. I mean, over 11 years of fighting as a professional. But Ashley Gooch has got great position. Was looking at elbow. John Crouch screaming more elbows. Great top position. But Lewis Harvey came here to fight, man. He does not want to lose. Oh, that was a
big knee from Gooch.
Big knee to the body and
side of the rib cage.
We got a standing rear naked, no hooks in. Oh, Ashley just lost the position. He does not want to be on bottom. That's where you don't want to be.
Crouch screaming at him to get up.
Yeah.
Telling him to circle.
This is a dirty fight, and like I said earlier, if Lewis can get this fight into the second round, his chances of winning almost double. The increase. Ashley's technically a better fighter with a better camp out of a better gym, but Ashley has been known to gas out. He has been known to gas out, and this kind of pace, these guys cannot do it too long.
Just crumples Harvey to the canvas, looking for a hammer punch there and a couple of rights from top position from Ashley Gooch. And those hurt from a guy his size, obviously.
Absolutely, and Lewis Harvey tried rolling underneath him for a knee bar, but this fight's about over. I mean, he's not looking to really do much. Ashley, these guys need to get the hooks in. Ashley needs to get the hooks in, flatten him out, and start throwing some punches on top. I don't know why he just pulled him on top of him, but the choke's in. He beat the chin.
I think he's going to tap. It's getting close. No, just gave a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I guess not. He's still able to get some blood flow to the head. Ashley needs to get on top. He needs to just throw punches here. Just needs to throw punches.
Gooch raining down some lefts, now a couple of rights into the side of the head of Lewis Harvey.
The ref's going to have to stop this. You have so many unanswered punches. I don't know about those elbows in the back of the head. That was pretty close. He just needs to throw punches. The ref will stop the fight if he keeps throwing punches. He has no choice. He's defenseless. He's not fighting back. He's eaten probably 14 shots already unanswered. That was back of the head. But like I said earlier, you turn your head, it's your fault.
Some body shots now here too. And Ashley Gooch ends it by TKO. Jamie Varner's going to head up there and do an interview. Chris Flores stops this fight in the first round. Ashley Gooch from the MMA Lab doing a little victory dance in there right now as he comes away with the victory here tonight. And Ashley Gooch will go to 6-4 now with this win over Lewis Harvey, who falls to 1-2. So the MMA Lab, as Jamie mentioned, one of the top gyms, not only in Arizona, but in the sport, picking up the win. As we take a look at the replay, look at Gooch and Harvey wrestling for control, grappling. There's a knee from Gooch there. Those eventually started to take their toll as Harvey was firing back with a knee. Now Gooch and Harvey headed toward the center of the cage, and Gooch turns him back around, able to get his back there and then take him right down, and Harvey would never get up. Ashley Gooch went for the submission by choke and then wasn't able to finish it, but then was able to finish Lewis Harvey by TKO with some punches from the top position right here at Rage in the Cage 174. Let's go up to the cage for the official decision. Rockin' Rick Reyes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 3 minutes, 36 seconds of the first round. Your referee, Chris Flores, calls due to strikes. Your winner by TKO, fighting out of the blue corner, Gio Gooch. from the MMA Lab,